7:30 in the morning, Grand Turk. Open the stateroom door and boom, there's a beach. Well, I guess that's the resort, or the cruise terminal area. "8:30 in the morning at Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos. As you can see, beautiful waters, beach. That's the welcome dude over there, the welcome center, whatever that is. So we'll be walking through there shortly. We got to meet our tour here in a few minutes. I think that's a U.S. Coast Guard cutter. Cold beverages, free Wi-Fi. That water looks inviting, doesn't it? All right, more later. So it's time to get off the ship in Grand Turk and the Turks and Caicos. And we were going to do a short excursion where we got to tour all around the island. Relatively small island, Grand Turk. And one of the things that we learned during the tour is that the only real way for visitors to get to the island, for the most part anyway, is by cruise ship. They don't have any major airports. I think they have a very small little airport for like little tiny propeller, single engine prop planes kind of thing to come into Grand Turk from the other islands in the Turks and Caicos system. But the main way that they see passengers, or not passengers, but like tourists, is through cruise ship. So it's a very big thing for them to get the ships in there. First time for us ever going to Turks and Caicos. And it's one of the things that kind of irritates me about Royal Caribbean, and I've let them know this periodically over the years. If you look at Royal Caribbean itineraries, who we usually cruise with, and this was our first time with Carnival, Royal Caribbean has a handful of islands in the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean that is, that they primarily go to and pretty much stick with, and they kind of ignore most of the rest of them. And so you see the same ones that show up on the itineraries over and over and over and over again. The St. Martin's, the St. Thomas, the San Juan, Puerto Rico, the ones pretty much that can only handle the larger ships. And so when you get to some of the other destinations like this one, for instance, that can only handle smaller ships, then, you notice the sign right there, by the way. This was in February of 2022, so we were right in the height of the COVID pandemic and all of the fun that came along with that. And I say that jokingly, of course.